Hello friends, today we are going to see the trick by which we can solve resonance based AC circuit sums very easily, very fastly. Okay, so before we move to the sum, let us see the condition for resonance by which we can identify that this sum is for resonance. Okay, so if in the question it is mentioned that the circuit power factor is unity, or it is mentioned that the resistive voltage is equals to V, or it is mention that your inductor voltage is equals to capacitive voltage, then this question is for resonance. Okay, if it is mentioned that your reactance of inductor is equals to reactance of capacitance, then also that sum is for resonance. If it is mentioned that impedance of the circuit is resistive, or it is mentioned that admittance of the circuit is conductive, then that sum is for resonance. If it is mentioned that your input voltage and input current are in phase, then also this sum is for resonance. Okay, so these are the conditions that will be handy to identify that this sum is for resonance. Okay, now let us see the types of the sum that has been asked in the GATE exam. Okay, you can get the question to find out the resonance frequency, you can get the question to find out quality factor, they may ask about the bandwidth, they may ask about the ratios such as IL by R, IC by IR, VC by VR, VL by VR. Okay, so these are the types of the question that has been asked in the GATE exam. Okay, now let's move on to the concept that are required to solve this type of sum. Okay, so considering that our circuit is in resonance, okay, in series RLC circuit, you will get your resistor voltage is equals to V. If your circuit is at resonance, you will get your resistive voltage equals to V. Your inductor voltage will be equals to JQV. This Q is quality factor whose value is 1 upon R under root of L by C for series RLC network. You have seen the same thing in the resonance part also, but here we have considered that our circuit is operating at omega equals to omega naught, basically at resonance. Okay, so this formula is only valid only when your circuit is operating at resonance. Okay, so VL will be JQV. If we write in phasor form, it will be QV angle of 90, and if we write the magnitude, it will be QV only. Okay, similarly for VC, it is minus JQV, it will be QV angle of minus 90, and magnitude will be QV only. Okay, so you can see at resonance the magnitude of the inductor voltage and capacitor voltage is same. Okay, and this is the only reason for which your resistive voltage is equals to your source voltage. Okay, as you have seen, your V is VR plus JVL minus JVC. Okay, if your VL and VC is same, so it will be JVL minus JVL, so it will be V equals to VR only. Okay, quality factor formula is 1 upon R under root of L by C, and the resonant frequency formula is 1 upon under root of L by C radian per second for series RLC circuit. Okay, if you want to write in hertz, so it will be 1 upon 2 pi under root of L by C. Okay, so take note of it. Bandwidth for series RLC circuit is R by L radian per second. If you want to write in hertz, it will be R upon 2 pi L. Note one thing, your bandwidth for series RLC circuit is only function of R and L. It is not the function of capacitor. Okay. Now, as we know, bandwidth can also be written in terms of higher frequency and lower frequency. It will be omega h minus omega L. Omega h is higher frequency and omega L is lower 3 dB frequency. Okay, and this omega h formula is bandwidth by 2 plus under root of bandwidth by 2 ka whole square plus omega naught ka whole square. Okay, and omega L is simply minus of bandwidth by 2, and the rest of thing is same. Okay, and if you want to write quality factor in terms of your resonant frequency and bandwidth, then it is quality factor is equals to omega naught by bandwidth. Okay, this is very handy formula, you should take note of it. Okay, and the last formula that you should know for series RLC network is this one. Okay, quality factor of series RLC network in terms of zeta is 1 upon 2 zeta. Okay, this will be handy whenever we get any transfer function, and from the transfer function we have to get the quality factor. Okay, now let us see the same thing for parallel RLC network. So here this is a parallel RLC network. At resonance, IR will be II, IL will be minus JQI. Okay, note one thing, this circuit is working at resonance frequency. Okay, and this formula is only valid when your circuit is operating at your resonant frequency. Okay, so your IL will be QI angle of minus 90 degree in terms of phasor, magnitude will be QI, IC will be JQI, in phasor it will be QI angle of plus 90 degree, magnitude will be QI only. Okay, note one thing, IL and IC both are same. Here in series VL was JQV, here in parallel IL is minus JQI. Okay, note this thing, positive and negative. Okay, this all thing you can derive from the circuit itself. There is a derivation for this. If you want this derivation, please ping this in the comment box. I will drop the drive link for this derivation. Okay, now let us see the quality factor formula for this parallel RLC network. Okay, so quality factor for parallel RLC network is inverse of series quality factor, so it will be R under root of C by L. Okay, and the resonant frequency formula is same for parallel as well as series, which is 1 upon under root of LC. Okay, this is in radians per second. If you want in hertz, it will be omega naught equals to 1 upon 2 pi under root of LC hertz. Okay, bandwidth is 1 upon RC. Note one thing here, the bandwidth is only the function of R and C, it is not the function of L. Okay, it is in radian per second. If you want in hertz, it will be 1 upon 2 pi RC hertz. Okay, sorry for this, it will be hertz. Now bandwidth is also written as omega h minus omega L. Omega h, omega L formula are same as you have seen in the series RLC network. Just the only thing is here the bandwidth is 1 upon RC, omega naught is 1 upon under root of LC. Okay, and the quality factor in terms of omega naught and bandwidth, it is same. Quality factor in terms of zeta is also same. Just you should take note that zeta omega naught bandwidth for parallel RLC network is different as compared to series RLC network, but the formula for omega h, omega L, QP, QS in terms of zeta, omega naught bandwidth are same. Okay, so take note of it. Now let's start with the sum. This is the first sum. It is of EC 2014. The question is the angular frequency at which the Norton equivalent impedance as seen from terminals B dash to B dash is purely resistive is. Okay, so here in this question you can clearly see it is mentioned that your circuit is purely resistive. Okay, as we have seen in the condition that if we get purely resistive or purely conductive circuit, then it means that the circuit is operating at resonant frequency. Okay, so from this we get to know that we have to get the resonant frequency. Okay, so now let's see the procedure to solve this. Okay, so here you can see this is the circuit from which we have to get the Norton equivalent resistance. Okay, basically we have to get the RTH. Okay, and the RTH procedure is here you can see here we have only independent voltage source. Okay, so this type of question is type 1 of Norton and Thevenin. Okay, so for this type we directly replace this independent voltage source by short circuit and independent current source by open circuit. Okay, so here we are going to make this independent voltage source to short circuit, so this is the modified circuit from which we have to get our ZTH. Okay, note one thing here, in this modified network I have converted RL to j omega L and C to 1 upon j omega C. Okay, this is what we have seen in a detailed fashion while we started our AC circuits. Okay, so our ZTH will be R parallel with j omega L plus 1 upon j omega C. Okay, now let's try to separate our real part and imaginary part. Okay, so if we solve this, it will be R into j omega L, so it will be j omega L R upon R plus j omega L, right? R plus j omega L, and this will be 1 upon j omega C. If we take j to numerator, it will be minus j upon omega C. Okay, now we have the task that we have to separate our real and imaginary part. Okay, so to do so, we are not going to cross multiply it. We are going to rationalize this part such that we will get the imaginary and real part of this term. Okay, so let's rationalize it. So it will be j r omega L R minus j omega L. Okay, so this is what I have written, and at denominator it will be R plus j omega L multiply by R minus j omega L. Okay, so it will be A plus B multiply by A minus B, so it will be A square minus B square. Okay, so A square will be R square minus B square, it will be j omega L the whole square. J square, it is minus, so minus minus will be plus, so we will get R square plus omega square L square. Okay, and this term will be same, which is minus j upon omega C. Okay, now if you multiply this term inside this bracket, we will get j R square omega L, and here we will get j minus 1, and this minus minus will be plus, so it will be plus R omega square L square. Okay, so this is what I have written. The real part is plus omega square L square R upon R square plus omega square L square, and the imaginary part, this is what our imaginary part, so it will be R square omega L. Okay, R square omega L upon R square plus omega square L square, and this is the negative wala part, which is minus 1 upon omega C. Okay, as we all know, when our circuit operate at resonance frequency, the imaginary part, basically the reactance of our circuit, will be 0. Okay, so we have to equate our imaginary part equals to 0. Okay, so if we equate it, we will get R square omega L upon R square plus omega square L square minus 1 upon omega C equals to 0. So if we take this term to this side, we will get R square omega L upon R square plus omega square L square equals to 1 upon omega C. Okay, now let's simplify it. We want omega, right? So we will do accordingly. So now before we further simplify, what we are doing is we are substituting our R, L, C value. Okay, such that our complication will be reduced. Okay, so R value is 1 ohm, L value is 0.5, and C value is 1 farad. Okay, so if we substitute it, we will get something like this. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to take this omega here and we will take this to this side. Okay, so we will get omega into omega, it will be omega square. 0.5 is basically 1 by 2, so omega square by 2 equals to, if we take this term this side, we will get 1 plus omega square multiplied with 0.25. 0.25 is 1 by 4, so we will get 1 plus omega square by 4. Okay, now if we take this omega square by 4 this side, we will get omega square by 2 minus omega square by 4. Okay, so it is nothing but 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, so it will be 1 by 4 itself. Okay, so we will get omega square 1 by 4 equals to 1, so omega square is 4. So if we take the square root, we will get omega equals to plus minus 2 radians per second. Okay, we cannot get negative frequency, so we will say that our omega will be 2 radian per second. So 2 radian per second is our answer for this question. Okay, now let's move on to the second question. This second question is of EC 2003. The question is, a series RLC network has a resonance frequency of 1 kilohertz and a quality factor of Q equals to 100. If each of RLC is doubled from its original value, the new Q of the circuit is. Okay, so basically this sum is to find out the quality factor of the circuit, and in the question itself it is mentioned that it is having a resonance frequency. Okay, so this sum is of resonance frequency and we have to calculate the Q. Okay, till now what we have seen the first type of question where we have to find out the resonance frequency. Now this is the type 2 question where we have to find out the quality factor. Okay, so for the quality factor we will just use the formula. As we all know, it is mentioned that it is a series RLC circuit. So series RLC circuit quality factor formula is 1 upon R under root of L by C. In the question it is mentioned that inductor is doubled, C is doubled, and R is also doubled. Okay, so if we doubled all this thing, we will get series quality factor as 1 upon 2R. R is double to 2R, L and C is also double to 2, so it will be 2L 2C. Okay, so this 2 got cancelled and we have this 1 upon R under root of L by C upon 2. Basically our new quality factor is Q old by 2. Okay, so this is what I have written. Q old was 100, so it will be 100 by 2, basically 50. Okay, so this 50 is our correct answer. Okay, so this is the way by which you have to solve this type of question. Okay, now let's move on to this third question. This is also of quality factor where you have to find out the quality factor of series RLC circuit, but this time we have a twist. Okay, here instead of giving the RLC value, here we have given with the transfer function. Okay, transfer function is h of s is equals to 10 raised to 6 upon s square plus 20s plus 10 raised to 6, and this sum is of EC 2004. The options are present here. Okay, now whenever you get this type of question where you have given with transfer function and you have to find out the quality factor, you have to use this formula. Okay, the traditional way to solve this type of sum is you have to take a series RLC network and then you have to convert all the component into Laplace transform, then try to figure out the h of s from that circuit, and from that you have to get your RLC value, then substitute all those value into quality factor formula, that is 1 upon R under root of L by C. But that method is very tedious. Instead of that, we are going to use this formula. This formula will reduce our stuffs. Okay, so we are going to use this formula. The formula says that quality factor is equals to 1 by 2 zeta. So basically we have to get this zeta. Okay, so here you can see this is a second order equation. So if we compare with second order equation, we all know second order equation is k omega n square upon s square plus 2 zeta omega n plus omega n square. Okay, this is our characteristics equation. Okay, so basically we have to compare the characteristics equation of both this transfer function. So here you can see omega n square is 10 raised to 6. Okay, so omega n will be 10 raised to 3. Okay, if you take the square root, you will get omega n is equals to 10 raised to 3. 2 zeta omega n is 20. Okay, so we want 2 zeta, right? So we will keep 2 zeta as it is and we will take omega n on this side. Okay, so we will get 2 zeta equals to 20 upon omega n. Omega n is 1000, so it will be 20 upon 1000. Okay, now as we all know, quality factor formula is 1 upon 2 zeta. We are having 2 zeta, so quality factor will be inverse of that, so it will be 1 upon 2 zeta, so it will be 1000 by 20. Okay, if you simplify it, 0 got cancelled, you will get 100 by 2, so it will be 50. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is 50. Okay, so from this you can clearly see how easily you can solve this type of question if you follow these steps. Okay, these are very handy method. You should use this method only if you get this type of question. Okay, so let's see this sum. This question is also from GATE, and this question says that two series resonant filters are shown in the figure. These are the two filters. let the 3 dB bandwidth of the filter be B1 and the filter 2 be B2, the value of B1 by B2. Okay, so we have to get the value of B1 by B2 of these filters. Okay, this is one filter, this is the second filter. Okay, if you observe this circuit carefully, here you have capacitor, inductor, resistance value as C1, L1, R respectively, and for this filter it is C2 is equals to 4C1, L2 is equals to L1 by 4, R is same. Okay, so basically in this second filter just the factor of capacitor and inductor value is increased and decreased respectively. Okay, so you have to do this modification in the formula and you will get the answer. Okay, we all know for series RLC network, here you can see this is a series RLC network and this output voltage is taken across this resistor. Okay, but the circuit is series RLC only. Okay, so you have to use the bandwidth formula of series RLC network, which is R by L. Okay, so here it will be R by L1. L1 value is L1 itself, so our B1 is R by L1. For filter 2, our formula will be R by L, which is nothing but R2 by L2. R2 is R here, so we will keep R as it is. L2 is L1 by 4, so we will substitute L2 with L1 by 4, so it will be R upon L1 by 4. Now this 4 will go to the numerator, so it will be 4 R by L1. R by L1 is B1 as you can see here, so we will get B2 is equals to 4 B1. Okay, now in the question we want the ratio of B1 by B2. Okay, so here we have B2 is equals to 4 B1. Okay, so if we take B2 here and 4 here, we will get B1 by B2 is equals to 1 by 4. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is 1 by 4. Okay, now let's move on to the last question. This question is also from GATE. This is the latest GATE sum. In this sum we have to get the ratio of mod of IL by mod of IR. Okay, and the circuit of this question is given here. Okay, if you see this circuit carefully, this is a standard parallel RLC network and you have to get this ratios. Okay, as we all know, as we have seen in the basic concept, that IL is minus JQI. Okay, if we take the magnitude it will be QI. Okay, now let's find out the magnitude for IR. At resonance IR is I, mod of IR will be I itself, so if we take the ratio it will be mod of IL by mod of IR, it is equals to QI by I equals to Q. Okay, so basically we have to get the Q value and this Q value will be the answer for this question. Okay, this is a parallel RLC network and the parallel RLC network quality factor is R under root of C by L. Okay, R value is 10, C is 10 microfarad, L is 10 millihenry. Okay, if we substitute it we will get 10 under root of 10 raised to minus 3. If we simplify it, we will get 0.316 as our answer. Okay, so this is the quality factor as our answer of this question. Okay, we can get the similar type of sum where you will be given the series RLC network and you will be required to find out mod of VL by VR, mod of VC by VR. Okay, so you have to follow the same step and you will get your answer very easily. Okay, so this was all 5 types of sums that has been asked in the GATE exam. Practice it and you will be master of it. Okay, so that's it guys, thank you.